Welcome, all you wolf hunters, to Baxter's Blades. You're entering the tiger pit. Or should I say, ow? Yes, what do we have here? We have a Jack Wolf Gateway. My very first Jack Wolf that I purchased, or should I say, one of three. I may have bought three at once. I couldn't decide with what cover material I wanted. And well, I don't think you can go wrong with these, but I have no idea because this is my first. Now, I missed out on the very first Gateway, the Barlow. I was 15 minutes late and they were sold out everywhere. I'd mentioned to him, I really sure hope I can get one. Well, I lucked out and I got three. He did say that they were going to be making more, but guess what? They pretty much sold out almost everywhere in less than 15 minutes. Now, I picked up, I'm only going to show one today. I'll do a video for each because I have comparisons I want to do, but I picked them up from C. Reisner Cutlery, traditional pocket knives. And I got these awesome stickers. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm not sure if this video is coming out before or after Thanksgiving. And I got a Merry Christmas sticker. Well, what is this? This is the equal-ended abalone made in China. And equal-ended, I like to call it like a cigar pattern. And let's take a look at it. I really like this packaging. Obviously, it has the wolf going through the gates, hence the gateway. Now, if you've watched my channel over the last few years, I have reviewed a Jack Wolf. It was the Vampire Jack, courtesy of Last Chance Knives, Ken, or also known as the Cutting Edge. I really like this packaging. This is nice. It's a really nice black box here. Shut up, Baxter. Let's take a look at it. So you do have satin brushed finish bolsters, and the shield is also. I don't know if the pins are nickel silver or stainless, if it's all stainless. Now, this is a budget line from Jack Wolf, and I found it interesting when me and a few others in the community were asking for a budget-friendly Jack Wolf. Ben said he could not do it. He's like, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I'm not sacrificing quality to give you guys a budget knife. Well, here it is. Just like the first one, which I never got to review. By the way, if anybody has a blue bone Gateway Barlow and is looking to sell it, I may be interested. So the abalone, let's check out this beautiful abalone. Like I said, I guess I could look up, I'm guessing nickel silver pins. They could be stainless pins, stainless shield. Now, one reason I wasn't going to get the abalone is, well, it's absolutely beautiful, but has these blue underliners. I'm not a huge fan of these blue underliners. In certain light, it almost looks like a purplish color, but they're very fine, and they're just right there. Not a big deal. I guess if I don't like this, I can always sell it. But let's check out the pile side. Look at this beautiful abalone. Gosh, I have no specs for you. I have no measuring tape. You have a 14C 28 in steel blade. You have a long pull here, very classy. I did notice that the long pull is really close to the top, which isn't bad. You can pinch pull it. So let's do a pull test on this. You do see a little swedging here. Shut up, Baxter, and pull the blade out. I'd say that's at least a 7. Maybe an 8. Ooh, 7.5 into an 8. Let's get some of this out of the way. Well, let's see if you can hear walk and talk over the birds. Really nice half stop, really smooth action. We have an absolute dead down the center blade. We have 0 gaps. I wouldn't even call that a gap there. You cannot see any light through this. Integrated liners and bolsters. A lot like the customs I've seen at Blade Show Texas. A lot of these custom knives, they'll do their own blade and they'll put it in, and they just CNC these integrated liners and bolsters, and they're asking hundreds of dollars. This is $69.99, or actually, sorry, this one is $74.99, $75, $5 more than the Redbone, the Ebony, the Purple G10. They did have a carbon camo, which I believe was $80. So far, a fantastic deal. There's a lot of case knives that run over that. Now, cases made in USA with brass liners. You don't quite get the pull. You don't quite get this fit and finish. And good luck getting a case in Abalone for $75. Now you can see it has a spear point blade. Here's the swedging. Just a little bit of swedging there. Matte finish. You have 14C 28N steel. I did a paper cut test. This is screaming sharp, very sharp. More than I can say than a lot of the case knives that I've gotten. Jack Wolf here, laser engraved on the tang. You do have a nice sharpening choil, which is much appreciated. That long pull there, very classy. Again, the pull is, yeah, 7 into a 7.5 at least. So I'd say perfect. Not too light, not too strong. It's not like an Arthur Wright 9, and it's not too weak. I was fascinated with how close this back spring pin was to the edge, and there is 0 cracking. I was really worried about that. You can see there, 0 cracking. Now, the pins are nice and flush. I can kind of feel them. They aren't sticking up where they're catching my nail or anything, but I can just kind of feel them there, which I wouldn't call that a fit and finish issue. I guess if you could catch a nail on it, it would, I don't know, maybe be very high quality cigar pattern or equal-ended jack. Now, the other two I'm going to show in my other videos, they're exactly like this, except just different cover materials. I really do like how they do not have a crossbar stop there like a lot of Rosecraft. Now, Rosecraft puts that in so you don't get any blade wraps, but you can see how the kick here, the bottom of the tang, sticks out a little bit, and there is a little mark in there. I don't know if you can see it, a little mark where it's hitting. Now, this backspring pin is so low, I don't think you're ever going to get blade wrap on this. I can't see Jack Wolf making a product where one of their slip joints would get any blade wrap. Very impressive. I believe it's 3 5/8 inch close. Now, I picked them up from C. Reisner Cutlery. This is an exclusive. This is the Hedgehog spear point, and one that they just had exclusive to them. They have a lot still on their site, and they are for sale for a fantastic deal. I do believe they're 14C28N also. But this would be more of a modern slip joint. See if I can get it out here. My very first abalone covers. I've done a review of it. You can come check it out. Yes, it is 14C28N also, but you do have torque screws holding it together. Long pull on either side. Just want to do a little comparison here. Show off the abalones, the difference. Now this has black underliners, and that might affect the actual color. And I think blue might have been a fantastic choice as an underliner. So if you see through this abalone, you do get probably maybe a little bit more blues. But here, difference between black and blue underliners, because this isn't one solid piece of abalone. You can see it is pieced together. Just absolutely beautiful. I'm very glad I picked up one. And then also here, this is the hot brass jack. This is the C. Reisner, the in-house brand. And this was a pattern that a lot of people, they couldn't really get behind. And I admit it is an odd pattern, but I give Austin kudos for coming up with something unique. It's like a easy open gun stock with a clip point. Also an abalone and modern construction with the torque screws. I've also done a review of this if you'd like to go watch it. So let's lay them all out here. I do believe though this is 154 cm steel, which is definitely different. I don't think that these all come from the same factory. I do not know where the C. Reisner hot brass jack comes from, but it's very close to this QSP. 3.5 inches. I can't remember this. So yeah, that means that this is about probably 3 5/8. Don't quote me on that. I don't have a measuring tape out here. Close-up view of my 3 abalones. So very impressive offering from Ben Jack Wolf Knives. I'm not a huge spear point fan. This is a very good looking knife, though. I can imagine a clip point being on this. I like that you can pinch grip it, even though it's not really sticking out that far, you can pinch it. This does have a crossbar lock. You can probably listen to the difference. It's more of a clunk. And this also. Very nice. Very nice. Very impressive. I'm very happy with this purchase. Hey, budget-friendly Jack Wolf in abalone for $75. Now, I don't think they're actually available anymore. Who knows? Maybe they'll do another run someday. They had mentioned they might do another run of the Barlow. I can only hope, because that's a bigger Barlow than average. 14C28N is a very good stainless steel. I have not used mine enough to dull it, to even sharpen it to see how well it sharpens. But I do believe it holds a pretty decent edge. I do believe these were 95 when they came out, and these were about 115, but a higher grade blade steel. Well, I appreciate you all joining me in the Tiger Pit to check out this Jack Wolf equal-ended jack. Very nice box. Very nice artwork. Thank you so much, Austin, for shipping these out in a hurry. I appreciate it. You all stay sharp, be kind, and take chances. Take care.